Yeah, buddy. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Unapologetic Sports. It's your favorite Unc in the building, Lee Ice. And I got my partner. You heard it, the fly guy, Flying Bryan. What's going on, man?
What's up, Lee Ice?
How you feeling?
Good, feeling good. Weather was bad yesterday, but it's nice and bright now. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. Yeah, that rain cooled everything off. I like that. I can't stand when it's muggy and out there. It's just the humidity. We got the worst humidity probably in the country in the
Yeah,
summertime. But when it's like that, the rain cooled it off. You can breathe. You don't mind the 80 degrees as long as it's a little. You can breathe in it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I see you got Josh on.
yeah. I mean, it's what else is going on in the sports world besides but I don't actually have this in the news notes or anything, but perfect. The Bills up in the new stadium today. It's officially open.
Oh, it's officially open.
Yeah, they cut the ribbon and
So
all that.
what are
Yeah,
they doing with the old stadium? They're gonna tear it down.
I guess probably keep it do it as a parking lot. I guess.
I hope it keeps the same, aura. Like I still call it Archer Park. What is it called now?
It's a new era stadium. Yeah.
Okay. But there was nothing like Buffalo the Bills in their heyday, late 80s, early 90s with Machine Gun Kelly, Andre Reed, the Terminator, Bruce Smith, you
Well,
know.
it's
Put,
literally next door. So
oh, okay.
yeah, I mean it's
I hope
right
it
next
keeps
door
that
to it.
same
Yeah.
yeah. I hope it keeps the same thing. Like Denver when they left Mile High. See, that's one thing I missed about RFK. FedEx is never and never ever will be RFK. So I hope y'all don't lose that aura. You know what I'm
It
saying?
shouldn't. I mean, well, it's literally almost in the same spot. Most of the same I mean, the same fans, pretty much. I mean, most of the season tickets held over. Just
Right.
the stadium is actually slightly smaller, believe it or not.
Yeah, I think smaller stadiums are the way to go now. I mean, bigger stadiums used to be back in the day, but now it's so expensive to go to the game. Plus, you can see more watching it at home. But still, you can't beat the experience, especially if your team is good. You know, there's nothing better. There was nothing better when the Skins were at RFK and they were good. Trying to tell you, nothing better than that. All right, y'all. Too much reminiscing. Let's thank everybody for tuning to last week's show and thank everybody for tuning this week's show. Like your favorite Unc always say, I hope we can entertain y'all doing whatever you're going through. I always say if you had a bad day at work, come chill with us. You're not getting along with your significant other, getting on your damn nerves, come chill with us. Your cat, your dog, your goldfish, your bird talking shit to you. Come chill with Unapologetic Sports. I guarantee you would leave in a better mood. All right, Fly Guy, you ready to get things started?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna drink my apple juice.
Yeah, apple juice.
Let's go. What
All right.
we got? What we
All
start with?
right. So there's a lot of big news, obviously. But our buddy Anthony's back. What's up, Anthony? Hey, buddy.
Where you been, man?
I think he was having some family stuff. I actually talked to him in the
Okay,
chat
okay.
on one of the other shows. But
He
glad to
hit
have
us
you
with the
back.
Rocky Balboa, yo.
So all right, so we got a lot of stuff to cover. We're gonna cover the draft. We're gonna cover we got our topic, the who's the best point guard. Obviously, you're rocking your shirt, so we know where you're gonna be going with it. We're gonna have some people on for that. But obviously, everybody knows there's huge NBA news. So let's just get right to it. Time Magazine has announced LeBron James is athlete of the century. Oh man, I mean, obviously that's the biggest basketball news. I don't know what anybody else thought we were going to talk about and start the show with. So, as we all know here, everybody watching has watched us before or listened to us before.
That's AI, right?
No,
Get the hell out of here,
it's
man.
the June 22nd edition. Mama Sweeney sent me this like a week or two ago, maybe like 7 or 8 days ago. I said that's perfect, perfect. And
So
with the
they're
yacht,
going back what to 1920,
the century is
100
not.
years.
Yeah, but I'm assuming it's 2000 to now, I
Oh,
guess. This century, I would assume. So the last 26 years, which he might technically be that, but
okay. Uh,
but you can't do because you're talking about going
no,
back to Babe Ruth time. Then you can't.
Tom Brady.
Well, yeah, but that I'm just saying, but even
And
that
I'm
you'd
not
have.
even a big Tom Brady fan like that. I'm probably the only one who don't think he's the GOAT, but I understand why he's the GOAT. But so this is not AI.
No, this is a real magazine. It's the
Oh,
100
Rich.
most influential people in sports, and it named him as a century. Like I said, I'm assuming what that means is from 2000 to now, this century. And again,
Okay.
technically, he probably is the athlete of the last 26 years. Although still Brady, though. I mean, Brady, what? How many Super Bowls Brady won in 2000? I mean, he won 7, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
all of them this year.
He
Yeah,
hold
yeah,
on. Let's do the math.
yeah,
They both got 10 championship
yeah, yeah,
appearances.
yeah.
One has 7. The other has what?
Three,
6?
four and
4.
six.
4.
Yeah,
4 and
4 and
10,
6,
7
and
and
Brady
10.
7 and 3. Yeah.
Now, I didn't go to Yale, but I think 7 and 10, 7 out of 10 is better than 4 out of 10. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a Harvard graduate or I didn't go to Princeton or Yale, but I think 7 out of 10 is better than 4 out of 10. So that's all I'm saying.
All right. So obviously, it's been like a running tradition. I always try to open up with something to either be funny or, and with that, it was so
You
so
always
perfect.
get me. You got
I
the
know.
element of
I never
surprise.
send you this stuff. I never tell you, and I always hope you don't see it because we run some
Yeah,
of the same
I
circles on
damn sure
Facebook.
didn't see that.
All right. So the biggest story is the trade, and we're gonna talk about that. But Anthony said, by chance, you guys talking about my Panthers making this massive trade for my Brady Chuck? Now, I'm assuming that's hockey, right? And it sounds stupid.
Yeah, not Carolina.
Right.
I mean, it's not the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, right. Uh no.
That's the Florida Panthers.
Yeah, as big as
Dang. Yeah.
as big as hockey, knowledge as we are, Matty Ice is not here to really talk about that.
Hey, Maddie, tune in. I hope you're watching. Help us out.
Yeah, make it. Now I know there's a big Caps trade that just happened, and we were talking about, and I'm going to mention that, but I don't really have much to give about that either. Again, Matty Ice is the one. If he's in the comment section, if he wants to comment on the trade for the,
Or if you want to come in and give us 2 minutes of
yeah,
fuck you,
whichever.
that'll work.
But
Because
unfortunately, unless we have Matty on, our hockey knowledge doesn't really stretch that far.
yeah,
But
we
but if you want to give your opinion on it, Anthony, just tell us what you think about the trade. Go right ahead. We'll read it and we'll talk about it.
we're hockey challenge, Anthony.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So the big trade is obviously Giannis. It's a lot. I don't have the full picture of everything it was. I know it was what, 3 first, 2 players, all
I
kinds of different
know
stuff.
Midnight Rider in our group chat. He put in a whole lot of nothing, and I gotta agree with him. Um, I'm not one to second guess Pat Riley, but you got Giannis going to Miami, and you got Bam there. So that's a lot of the middle is going to be clogged up, even though the game is played on the outside now in space. Both of them, they're not space players. They need the ball inside. Although Giannis can shoot the 3 sometimes, but that's not their game. You know, that's not their game. Does it make Miami better? Yeah, but does that make them a championship contender? I don't see it. We're gonna ask our basketball experts, Midnight Rider and Josh, when they come on and join us for our other segment. But I personally don't think this makes them a contender. So
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of basketball talk, 7 and beyond. We're gonna do obviously so we have a list of the 13 point guards. If you watched our show a couple weeks ago, we did strong forwards, and it was LeBron and Bird were the 1 and 2, and then we debated it from there. But so we'll get more on that. But I think the bigger story is I mean, not the bigger story, but is that Boston made an offer and they didn't take it. Did you see? Did
yeah,
you see?
if it included Jalen
Yeah.
Brown said, "Hell no, I'm not going to no damn Milwaukee." So that was probably the hang up on that.
It was
Um,
two. It was 2-1s in Jalen, but I had saw that Milwaukee turned it down from what I saw. I mean, who knows? But
I mean, unless I was getting Jalen Brown, I wouldn't make that trade either. Yeah. I mean, and then in return they getting oh God, what's his name?
yeah,
Uh,
I saw the names, but again, I don't
Tyler
know the
Hero. Tyler Hero. I
yeah.
mean, you're never going to get equal value when you trade a star with the as great as Giannis is. But like I said, I don't. If this trade, I'm looking at it and I'm like, I mean, Miami. Like I said, I don't second guess Pat Riley because we didn't know who Tyler Hero was. We didn't know who Bam was. I mean, maybe some people did, but I don't think nobody saw Bam being what he is today. You feel me? Back in the day, he drafted Adonis Haslam. That man played what 20 something years. So Pat Riley, he pretty much knows what he's doing. I'm not going to second guess him. I don't see them if he thinking this makes them a contender. I don't see it. Maybe he has something else up his sleeve that's coming. So Giannis is he got out of Milwaukee, so you're in Miami, South Beach. I mean, it don't get no better than that. I mean, if you lose, Lord have mercy, you can wake up the next morning, just go to South Beach and you be happy. Yeah, no problem, no state tax. That's another good thing.
All right, so like I said, there's a lot of the stuff that we're going to talk about is in the meat of the show. So I got one more
Mm.
news and note. I mean, I mentioned it again. I don't really have much input on it, and it just really broke. So the trade to the Capitals. So the Capitals get Jordan Kyrou. I'm sorry if I butchered that. And then the St. Louis gets 2 players and a first round picks. That seems like a lot of stuff. I always judge trades on like how we would judge football, but I went and looked at the guy's Wikipedia page right before I came on the air, and like I was looking for accolades. He was all star, and
If you're
I
trading 3 for 1,
right.
obviously the one is good.
But I didn't see any. I didn't see any accolades on this guy's Wikipedia. Like, if you go like on like any, I was Josh Allen, and you see on the side of his Wikipedia it'll say All Pro,
Yeah.
MVP, Pro Bowls. I couldn't find any of that for this guy. So maybe this guy's great. I
Is
have no
he
idea what I'm talking
young?
about. No, 10 years, I think 9, 10 years. I thought I saw. So again, Matty Ice, if he's watching, in comment. Again,
Help us out, brother Ice.
when you see 2 players and a number one, if that's the football world, that's a huge draft.
Huge. Yeah, in the
Yeah,
basketball world too.
right. So
In
I
the
don't
basketball
know
world too.
what just happened. All right.
What just happened? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. So with that, well, let's do. So we got kicking it coming up with Bryan with a Y, and we got our big basketball stuff. So let's get to who's flying high and who is not.
Mm.
So uh obviously, who's flying high right now in sports is this guy right here. So you'll hear a little more about it in our interview with Bryan, but I think this guy's the goat, and I don't think there's not a lot of argument now. And he set the all-time record for goals in the World Cup, and I guess it can continue. Obviously, it'll keep growing. They're defending champions. And he's a household name. I mean, if you don't know anything about soccer, you usually know 2 names. You know Messi and you know Cristiano Ronaldo. And I know he did all right yesterday, but he's been playing like ass. So, but yeah, I mean, if you just submitted yourself as maybe the goat, can't really be flying any more higher than that. So,
Nah, he's definitely. I mean, he's definitely flying high. With he. They say cream always rises to the top. He's definitely doing that right now.
and then again, kind of like to keep in topic and what we got coming up, America is flying high, because they won the group stage, and apparently that's a big deal. We've had our guy on, and he said, that was obviously what they were going to do, that they should do it, but they've done it in spectacular fashion. They've scored 6 goals in 2 games, and they've won 2 games in the tournament, which is a big deal. I know, and again, we'll cover it when we talk to him, but not to get too excited or too, what this really means as for the team, how far they can go. But as of right now, if you're a casual fan or you're a diehard fan, you're flying high.
Yeah, all the soccer fans that I know that follow the World Cup, they saying this is good, and they have a chance to make it to the quarterfinals. Is what Bryan with a Y said would be phenomenal if they
Right.
did it.
Yeah.
So, or could it be the 1980 Miracle on Ice, but in soccer? Who
It's
knows?
funny. They've made it. Have you seen so I watch a lot of Fox Sports 1, and there's a commercial for the tournament, and that's in the commercial.
Is it?
It's the guys in a bar, and you're like, you don't really think the U.S. soccer team's going to win the World Cup, do you? And I'm assuming he's a player, and it's an old guy at the bar. He says, "All right, anything can happen." And he gets up, and walks away, and it's U.S. hockey on the back of his uh, jacket. So yeah, it's already being teased a little bit. So,
Good.
and that was
That
before
would
they
be
even done what
awesome
they've done.
if they can pull it off. If they can get if like the quarterfinals, like Bryan with a Y said,
Yeah.
it's, but you never know, man. Miracles happen. You know,
All right. So
miracles happen.
we talked about it earlier, how it's always, humid where we're from, and it's real hot and stuff, but not right now. Right now it's cold.
Oh no, no, oh yeah. Go get your hoodie. Go get your hoodie, your sweatshirt, something, ski mask. Oh man. Happened to catch the Ice Cube's 3-on-3, man.
Is that on? I mean, I'm not being funny. Like, is that still like on TBS or what is that on?
It was on CBS. They were on
CBS.
CBS,
Oh,
a major network. And fight broke out. Michael Beasley, Dwight Howard, Lance Stevens, they decided to show their mother loving ass
I don't
on
know anything about this.
CBS.
Okay.
Mother loving, I want to say mother effing, but I ain't gonna do it. But they did. All three of y'all. You're on CBS. Ice Cube is giving y'all this chance to showcase your skills. You know, put some money in your pocket. And you go out there and you act like some damn fools, man. That shit pissed me off when I saw it, especially Lance Stevens, man.
So what do
He,
they do? They're just messing around on the court, or I'm sorry, I
yeah,
don't
I
know anything
mean,
about.
they get a little physical.
Okay.
Beasley was checking the White Howard. I guess he didn't like how the White Howard elbow. And then he was just
Oh,
grabbing him. Next thing you know, they on the floor. Here come Lance Stevens running over like this, and he squaring up like, "Hey, come on, man! This is not the streets. If you don't have respect for yourself, have respect for somebody like Ice Cube who gone out his way and made this. You know what I'm saying? And success. But now you're on CBS. Now you got CBS watching. Do we really want to broadcast this shit? Is this what you were about? Embarrassment. I know Ice Cube. They showed him just sitting there. He was Dr. Dre was sitting next to him. This was not a good look. I hope they can bounce back for him. I hope they don't lose whatever partnership they got with CBS. But this was really bad, and it pisses me off because, like I said, Ice Cube has done nothing but try to bring something different. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
it was working, but they want to act like fools. So all three of y'all get your asses in the freezer. The next person I'm gonna put in the freezer might surprise some people. And I'm gonna say it because Michael Wilbon opened my eyes, made me think, damn,
Okay.
he's absolutely right. I'm putting the man who just got traded to the Miami Heat in the freezer. I'm
Oh,
putting Giannis in the freezer. Okay, you got what you wanted. You got out of Milwaukee. But like Michael Wilbon said, what the hell have you done the last 4 years?
yeah. I saw a graphic on that today on a show I was watching. He's won like one or two playoff series in like the last 4 or 5 years. Like it's bad.
What have you done since you won the championship, Giannis? So you got the spotlight on you now. You in Miami, you know, but I'm gonna put you in the freezer because you haven't done a damn thing since you won the championship. You know, you in there with Joel Embiid, really, because he's been hurt the last 4 years,
Yeah.
5 years. What am I talking? Since 2021? Yeah, it's been 5 years now. So, Mr. Giannis, I'm not gonna try to say his last name because I get tongue tied, but Greek freak Giannis.
Yeah, the Greek freak. Exactly.
Yeah, the Greek freak. Yeah, you got your wish. You're out of Milwaukee, but guess what? You're also in Lee Ice's freezer. So that's what I got for the folks.
All right, real quick before we go to break, we do come back with kicking it with Bryan with a Y. I think I had this, but I forgot to pull it up. So the Wizards signed Trey
Trey
Young.
Young.
Yeah,
I like that.
but apparently
I
they
like
paid. Some people think they way overpaid. I don't know, but he's here.
Trey Young
So
is a good point. He's one of the top point guards in the league. Okay. He's one of the top point guards in the league. And he wants to be here.
he's here, and now we're about to have the number one. Or we,
And
I
then
got,
back.
I got my hat around here somewhere. I got my Wizards hat somewhere.
And you
So
got players that want to be here, you keep them here. You know,
he just wanted to be paid a little extra,
I
but
don't. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
you know, he's no bum. He ain't the greatest on defense, but he can run an offense. Give him some talent. It'd be interesting to see who they pick first to run with him. But he got some young talent. Just got to convince AD now to stay.
yeah.
But I don't think he wants to stay. So.
All right, so we got a lot of basketball talk coming up, but first we're gonna have Bryan with a Y on for kicking it. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Unapologetic Sports. We are going to be kicking it with Bryan with a Y.
How you doing, sir?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, very good.
All right, so obviously we got a lot to cover, got a lot to talk about.
Yep.
So let's just get right to it. The U.S. They won the group stage.
Yeah, so we won the group stage. We play Turkey on Thursday night. We don't have to win that match at this point because we advanced through as the group winners. It would be good to still win the match though, honestly, because momentum. We've never won all 3 games. We've won 2 in a row in 1930, but this is the first time in the modern game that we've won 2. It would be nice to win all 3. So we want to win, and then we get at this point we'll play a third place team from one of the other groups in the next round of 32. And then we get through that, and then we would play in the round of 16. And it looks like the group we would be playing against would be possibly topped by Belgium. So we would play Belgium in that round of 16 if we get through that far.
All right, so obviously U.S. fans are excited.
Yeah.
A lot of people that are watching are casuals. Mm-hmm. But how excited should the fan base be, and how optimistic should they be with how well they've looked in the first 2 games?
So for myself, this is probably the best we've ever done in a World Cup, obviously. So I'm pretty excited, and I understand the casual fan is getting on board this hype train and is excited as well. I think anybody that's a traditionalist or a hardcore fan, like we talked about in the early episodes, like a quarterfinal is a really good finish for this team, and getting that far would be amazing. The casual fan's going to want a win because that's what we do in the United States. We want winners. And they don't know that we probably shouldn't win. And there's only been 8 teams that have ever done it. So the casual fan's going to probably be disappointed at any point when we get knocked out. But I love watching the country get behind it and really get excited. It's fun as a football or soccer fan in this country to watch, the casual fans get excited about it. And if it grows the game, I mean, that makes me ecstatic.
So just put it in perspective real quick, the last 2 wins, like the quality of opponent and because it's like an historic. I think since 1930
Mhm.
is the last time
Yep.
we've talked about they've won 2 games in the
Yep.
tournament. So, but how good were the actual opponents, and how do you think they match up against some of the other teams, some of the powerhouse teams?
So I mean, this has probably been the easiest draw we've ever had with these 3 teams. So I mean, Paraguay and Australia are not powerhouses in soccer. So we should have beaten both those teams, honestly. And Turkey we should beat too. Turkey to me on paper was the hardest team we had in the group, I thought. They're not playing particularly great. So we should probably beat them. We are going to have to rotate the squad. Hopefully we do. There's 4 players: Tyler Adams, Chris Richards, Balogun, and Jedi Robinson are on yellow cards. If they pick up another yellow, they would miss the round of 32. So it's important we rotate them. Christian Pulisic, he didn't play the last game. Hopefully he's healthy. Hopefully he gets a couple minutes just to run out to get in shape for the round of 32. But honestly, we should beat these teams. And then if you look at like the rest of the tournament, they're not. These teams are not strong teams. They're not. But honestly, the round of 32, we're going to get a 3rd place team. We should win that game. That's a winnable game. We should win. And then even if we get a Belgium, which I think is probably the best team in that group, we should beat that team. So that's a winnable game, honestly. And I mean, that's going to be a tougher match, but we should win that game, and that would get us to the quarterfinals. And to me, that's amazing. And I would be very, very happy. But like I said before, I get that the casual fan's going to be, they want to win the whole thing.
All right, so real quick, let's touch on Messi since he's doing having an historic run right now. So just touch on that, his legacy in the tournament and overall, and then where do you have him in the GOAT conversation?
To me, he's the GOAT. To me, he's the best player that's ever played the game. I think the Maradonas, the Peles, I just think he's on another level. And that's crazy to say because those guys are legends. But to me, he's the GOAT. And I think Argentina overall is probably sleeping on a little bit in the beginning of the tournament. I do think they're an amazing team. I do think they're playing too much through Messi, which obviously want him to break the record. I hope that changes. And, seen with Portugal and Ronaldo, and they're doing the same thing. And because of that, they're struggling. I think Argentina could make a really deep run in this tournament. I think that Messi has to step back a little bit to let that team to advance in the tournament and let the rest of the team kind of bubble to the top and do what they really could do. I think they can make a run. I think like we talked about earlier, I think Spain is probably still a strong team. Lamine Yamal is playing great. I think France is phenomenal. I think they're a run. England's making a run. I think that they could be a really strong team as well. But Argentina's in there. They're in there.
All right, so we're gonna have you on again next week. This is a little shorter version of kicking it, just for technical issues.
Yep.
So just real quick for you get out of here. So next week we'll have you on, and we'll have the matchup for the 32, and then so just give us your prediction of what team you think it'll be, based on because I think it's narrowed down right to a few, and then
yeah.
Go ahead.
So go ahead. There's a few. It could be Bosnia Herzegovina. It could be Qatar. It just really depends on how this 3rd game plays out. Who we actually get. There's a handful of teams. It could.
And you think we match up well against all of them?
Yes, I think we should beat a 3rd place team. We not easily, but we should. It's a very, very winnable match. We should.
All right. So you guys, we've done a lot of GOAT conversations on this show for the last couple months. So you heard it here first. Messi's the GOAT, and there's no argument.
All right, man. Have a good one. Cheers.
Yep. We'll see you next week.
Yep.
You still gotta think about me. You can put me on airplane mode. You can put me on. You still gotta think about me.
Oh,
right.
We're back.
Yeah.
You changed your hat again.
I changed. Yeah, I think I switched positions the way I was facing too. Oh, gotta give an intro.
As you can see, most definitely, he is in the building. The one, the only, the Midnight Rider.
What's up, man? Checks in the mail.
Hey,
$2.35 in the mail, baby. I'm right to
hey,
you.
I negotiated that. He tried to give me 226. I was like, nope, nope, nope. What's going
Oh,
on,
man.
bro?
Not much, man. I was listening to y'all talk soccer. Talk NHL, and I was like, I love the response. If you
You're
want
being honest,
NHL,
man.
talk to Maddie.
Yeah, we are definitely hockey impaired, so we don't make no bones about it. We are hockey dummies.
But no, that's not bad. I mean, the Caps move today was a good one. I know you said the guy didn't have much on his Wikipedia, but his prior 3 seasons, last season he only had like 18 goals, but the prior
Mm.
three he got into about 30 goals a season. I think he was 36, 37, and 35. And that's something that the Caps want. He's a real good skater. So giving up McMichael, the pick is the 16th pick, and I think that's the second of their 2 first rounders. And then the prospect, I mean, I think that's good for a guy that you can basically plug and play. I mean, it's almost like they went back to get them another person, kind of like TJ Oshie, if you remember that name. So
Yeah.
it gives them a score, gives them somebody to put either on their first or second line on the wing, and it just gives them better depth and a better threat to go along with it because that's what they need right now.
All right, so
Right.
we got we're gonna talk about who the greatest point guard is. But before we do that,
Fly
yeah,
what's up with the hockey graphic?
I was
I mean,
scrolling as I
the
was
soccer
talking.
graphic. There you
I was
go.
scrolling as I was talking. I was trying to pad with what I was saying to Midnight Riders so I can switch it. Let's do this. So real quick, I know you got a big show coming up tonight, right? After us.
Yeah,
So go ahead.
tonight,
Go ahead and plug that.
I think this is the third annual Sideline Junkies NBA Draft Show. But this year it's gonna be hosted by the guys from Nothing But Net, as much as possible instead of the Tuesday Night Flight guys. We're gonna take you pillar to post. So we get started around 7:45. Draft starts at 8. We're gonna do nothing but draft coverage pick by pick, as we always do. If anybody's a fan of a team that's on the clock, if you're a Bulls fan, you want to talk about your Bulls,
Big fan.
then hop right on
Fan
in. If you want to talk about, if you want to talk about your Wizards and who they should take, jump
my
on in.
Wizards.
You know, just make it happen, baby. We're just trying to have fun, man.
I want to know who was number 1 and who's number 11. That's all. Who did 11 pick?
All right,
Who? Go ahead.
So minute, I have your we're doing the point guards and then a little bit of the draft. So we got plenty of time. I got your top 10. Do you want to just go over that real quick?
Yeah,
And give us a
sure.
little okay. All right, so I got your top. So this is it might be a little hard to see, but
So this is
this is his mock draft. Yeah.
This is how I would pick it.
Right.
Okay.
And at 1, I got Darren Peterson, and I've been a Peterson believer. Despite all the cramping stuff, I just think he's got the best. He's the best scorer in this draft. And like I hear people complain about down the stretch, like he faded in the stretch, and I'm looking at the stats, and like he had 28 one night, 24 another night. Josh, who's working on that Nothing But That show, dude, you got to have the worst memory because we even said it last week in the post show. And JG had it in the chat. He killing me, son. He killing me.
I don't know if he's being sarcastic or is he going to be on it? Does he want to plug? Is that what he's?
I don't know what he wants. But let's go ahead and tell him who's working.
Well, he's going to be on it a little while. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
What I know is the big guy KG's with me. I know JG said he's going to jump in. I know Perry's going to be a little bit late. And I thought Josh was going to be with us, but if that's sarcasm, great. I love it. If it's not sarcasm, my bad, dog. But we told you. So there you go.
I took it as that he wanted you to like say him specifically that he was going to be on later. That's the way I took it. I don't know.
That's the H to the O to the J, man.
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
And then I can give you KG's too, because our first couple of picks we went back and forth. So KG at 1 has AJ DeBonsa, of course. For me at 2, I take DeBonsa. I think he's the second best player. Whenever I think number 1 pick, I think of guys that are either future Hall of Famers or guys that can change over or change the tempo in the path of a team. And I think Peterson's better at that than DeBonsa. So that's why I had DeBonsa too. But it's a thin line for sure. For me at 3, I have Caleb Wilson going to 3 because I think Memphis needs an injection of excitement. Cam Boozer's a solid player, but you're moving off Morant. Why not get you a kid that can be the future of the franchise, future face of the franchise, and add some excitement? Person who can play above the rim, make some exciting dunks, make some big plays, and go from there. So that's my thought on that. And I know KG had Cam Boozer at 3 because I think the first 6 picks we had the opposite of each other, if memory serves me correctly. And I see he's on screen, so if he wants to correct me, he can correct me. At 4, I got Cam Boozer because I think Chicago needs a solid player that's going to be able to, that you write down 17 and 10 every night. And that solidifies everything else because they got Josh Giddey and a couple other players out top. I think he solidifies the middle for them. I'm not saying he's going to carry them anywhere, but he gives them a better option and more athletic option at the 4. KG, of course, had Wilson there because we flip-flop. At 5, I got Darius Acuff going to the Clippers. And the real reason I have that is because I think the Clippers need a dog. I think you can't live on the heartstrings of Kawhi Leonard. Darius Garland's playing on one leg, so you need somebody in that backcourt that can fill it up and get you a bucket on demand. And that's what I think Darius Acuff is. KG, did you have Keaton Wagler here?
No, I think I had him at 7. Of course, I didn't write none of this stuff.
Oh
down.
no, I know you had Mikael Brown Jr. at 5. That's who you had at 5.
Okay, I didn't write. One time I didn't write it down.
No, I know. I kind of know yours if you don't remember it.
What are you, like Jay-Z? You don't write shit down?
Well, normally I do. Look, that's all notes over the past month. 3x5 cards is my best friend.
Hey, I gotta write shit down. I get old, so I'll write my shit down.
I got a binder, but I've been making graphics and just got them to put them on the screen now. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
6, the Nets take, to me, Keaton Wagler. I think they need a guard. If you wanted to say Mikael Brown here, I would accept it. But I think Wagler, because of the size advantage, he's a little bit bigger guard. I think the Nets can go with that. And then
how does he fit with the great guy that they just traded for, the great Julius Randle? How does he fit with him? I'm sorry, I had to put that in there.
No, it's all good, man. I mean, it ain't no fit because I think the Nets have done a terrible job the last 2 years in the draft. Like last year, they had 4 picks, and for some reason, those idiots took all 4 of them instead of trying to package something to get up higher or move around. They took every pick they had on the board, and it was one early, like at 5 or 6. Then they were at like 23, 41, and 50. It was just the big. It was just a big hodgepodge of nothingness, to put it nicely.
Mm-hmm.
KG, do you remember who you had 6?
I want to say Brown was 6. Let me see. Hold on. I want to say Michael Brown was 6. Mikhail.
Is Josh backstage?
No.
Nah.
Okay.
7, I have Mikael Brown Jr. You can put, I mean, for real, I'll say this now, and I'll probably say it on our show. 5 through 8, you can put those names in a hat or put them on a randomizer, and however they land, they kind of will fit where they are. At 8, the Hawks have Kingston Fleming. That's another guard out of Houston, a real dog on the defensive end. Can score it when he wants to. He's probably I think he's 3rd on this list, and Wagler's the only one that's behind him in terms of the ability to score. At 9, I think we get a reunion. I got the Mavericks taking A-Day Mara. They just hired his coach, Dusty May. But I think they want somebody to put in the middle of that defense that's going to at least be a rim protector, maybe a Wemby effector, and go along with that. And then at 10, we got the local kid, Nate Ament from Tennessee, athletic guy, going to the Bucks. I mean, the Bucks, they gonna need something because that Funyuns, Annihilators, and Rock Creek Punch Soda trade. I mean, you get 3 first rounders, but you get the 3 first rounders from a team that's going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's
So you're picking 24, 20. You prioritize that. Granted, it does. Those 3 picks are better than what you would have gotten from the Celtics, and I think the Celtics were only asking for 2 or given 2, and Brown. So, but I still would have taken the Brown and the 2, because then I would have in turn flipped Brown to see what I could get for Brown. Why keep him on your roster? Go ahead and get some more players, get more players.
I don't like the trade.
Go ahead.
No, I said I don't like the trade on either end. I don't see how it makes Miami a contender. It makes them a little better, but I don't see them contending. Do y'all?
I think they could end up in like the 4, 5, 6 range. But that's gonna be on the strength of the bigs, Giannis and Adebayo.
Mr. 83.
I mean, of course, you're gonna get Norman Powell, a guy to watch, a name to watch, and I know both of you guys gonna frown your face up, but a guy that could be a reclamation project here is one Bradley Beal. You can put Bill.
Hey, I love Bill.
I didn't know he was in the league.
Probably his only fan left. You know.
Yeah, it's you and his wife.
It's hard to defend what he's done the last 3 years, but I've always loved Bradley Beal. So,
but I figure if you get him to Miami, get him in a nice sun with a good trainer, good group of trainers. I thought he was gonna have this in Phoenix, but it didn't happen. But get him a good group of trainers, man. I think he can make something happen, man.
I'm gonna say something.
Yep.
I'm not the biggest Bradley Beal fan, and I'll say that. When he was here in DC, I was on the Boss BJ plan, how he felt about Gortat and a couple of other players, Josh Norman, Gortat, how Midnight Rider feels about Eddie Jones. It's how I feel about Bradley Beal. Get him up out of here. I was ready to pack a U-Haul, a Mayflower, and whatever else he needed, and drive him to whatever destination they wanted him to go. And I would drive all night, eating no doughs and drinking coffee. I would eat coffee straight out the can to make sure he got there on time.
Y'all rough on my man.
No, after what he did when 2020, I was already out on him. But when he left those young boys out there by themselves in the bubble, because I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rest my shoulder. They need you. You got the green light, dog. They need you.
I didn't like what he did then either. So, but I'm still a fan. I still think he can be going to the right team. He can be a good addition.
Anyway, he doesn't have to carry the load.
Yeah, can't carry the load no more. He's not even in the number 2 no more, and barely a number 3
when they asked him to.
That's why I think
if I told you can shoot 35 times a game, you're gonna shoot 35 times a game. If I told you you can take the minimum of 35 shots,
am I?
Yeah, are you? And we know the offense goes through you. Are you gonna take those shots?
Yeah.
He didn't.
What do you mean he didn't? 2 of the last 3 years he was damn near
30. I know. The man averaged 30.
And he had a chance to win the scoring title. And what did he do? I'm gonna go ahead and sit out.
Who did he lose it to that year?
Was it Harden?
Probably so. I think that was peak Harden years in that stretch.
You sure?
Or did he lose to Curry?
It was one or the other. But he when the pressure was on.
I hope you're not. I mean, I'm a little nervous to ask what you're doing over there because all I keep seeing is your hands and your nipples. So.
Somebody said James Harden. James
I
Harden's
caught myself I was like, whoa, let me stop. Get the
All right. Well, on that amazing segue,
It's time.
let's keep that same energy going because apparently KG is going to get heated in this. That's why we've been wanting him to come on. We've been making sure he was going to be part of this segment. So we did this a few weeks ago with the shooting forwards, and now we got point guards. Now I didn't necessarily think the number one was. I thought number one was set in stone, but maybe I'm wrong. So we'll go down real quick. So we got 3 on the out, 13, 12, and 11. We got Russell Westbrook, Bob Cousy, Gary Payton. 10, we got Walt Frazier, Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, Chris Paul, Jerry West, John Stockton, Isaiah Thomas, Oscar Robinson, Steph Curry, and Irvin Magic Johnson as the greatest point guards of all time. So I will just be kind of mediator. Whoever wants to go first. I think number one's pretty good, but you can always rearrange the numbers if you. I will say
I don't know about y'all, but I don't understand all this damn love for the 7th person. I don't get it.
Oh, Paul. Okay,
Chris,
we'll start there.
I
Okay.
understand why they always consider this man a top 10 point guard of all time. I don't get it. Why? Why? Somebody tell me.
Tell me why.
Yeah.
Nothing but
Why? This man is not a top 10 point guard. What the F has he done to deserve that? Midnight Rider. Big guy. Why?
My mama told me if I can't say nothing nice, I can't say nothing.
So
it sounds
y'all
like we're
agree
all
with
in
me?
agreement. Yeah.
So y'all agree with me, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna say it like this. I don't see him at 7. I put him at 10.
I don't see him at 10.
I put him at 10.
I don't even have him in my top 10.
I ain't got him in my top 15.
So
yeah, I don't mine either.
So Jalen Brunson's a point guard, right?
Yeah.
So is he on this list now? Because this was obviously done before.
Nah.
No.
Well, he's the
You don't
top
think he's
point
13?
guard, right? He's the top point guard today. He has I ain't gonna say he has a way to go, but he's on his way there.
He's got a way to go.
You know, I think
Okay,
he could knock off number 9, definitely number 7.
Oh, number 9 definitely should not be on there. I'll put 13 at 9.
Let me tell y'all my top 10.
Hold on. KG's. Hold on.
No, I'm saying that because it's one of those rare nights where me and the Midnight Rider on the same page. We agreeing.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't like number 7. He don't like number 9 being it. It's gonna be an epic night tonight. It's gonna
y'all agreeing?
I mean, number 9. I think my nickname for him when he was a Laker was Future Perfect Past Tense. That was his name.
That's hilarious.
Or the Kobe stealer. Because he stole 2 MVPs from your man.
Yeah, he did. All right, so let me go ahead and get to my controversy.
Okay.
I don't think 2 and 6 deserve to be on this because I don't regard them as point guards.
Oh, which one again?
2 and 6.
Yeah, Jerry West was I thought he was a shooting guard.
I thought so too.
I think Steph is more of a combo. I don't think of him as a true point. So I would put 2 and 6.
I hate when y'all say that. Y'all know I hate when y'all say that shit.
I know you do. That's why I said it.
Tell them how you really feel.
Hey.
I'm gonna tell you. All right, here's my top 10. All right, 1, I got Steph. 2, I got Magic. I know y'all gonna flip. I mean, y'all know everybody got Magic number 1. Then I got, this might surprise people, even though I talk a lot of shit about him. I got Isaiah number 3. I got Jason Kidd number 4. Number 5 might draw a little controversy. I got Russell Westbrook, number 5. Number 6 is really going to draw controversy because he's the Gale Sayers of the NBA. I got Penny Hardaway, number 6. If that man stays healthy, he's in the GOAT conversation, okay? I got Gary Payton, 7. I got Dennis Johnson, 8. I got Oscar, 9. And I got your boy, John Stockton. Just out of respect, for number 10, because he is the all-time leader in assists
Wait, you got
He got the
Stockton
two.
10? Is that what you said?
I got Stockton 10. I mean,
All right.
I don't think he's better than Oscar. I don't think he's better than Dennis. Oscar, I mean, Mr. Triple Double. Dennis Johnson led not one, but two teams to a championship. Gary Payton, both two-way player. You could say Gary and John Stockton, either way. But Gary probably one of the better defensive players of all time. Penny Hardaway. What you say?
I love Penny. I get the Penny. But
yeah,
how do you have Westbrook ahead of Oscar?
He's more athletic. And Oscar didn't win until he got Kareem.
Oh, hold on. All right. Hold on.
He didn't win until he got Kareem.
So what did Russell win?
Russ got to the championship in his second or third year. He was the point guard. I know he had KD, and see that's why I got Steph number one.
Do you remember?
Magic had Kareem. Okay, he came in playing with at the time. Kareem was the GOAT when the Magic came in. We do know that, right? Kareem was considered the GOAT when Magic got there.
Yes.
Are we all? Oh, look who just joined us.
Yeah, well, KG and Josh are about to explode, so go ahead.
Okay, the floor is KG, Midnight Rider, and Josh.
Go ahead, KG. Go ahead first, and then Josh can go next. So go ahead.
First, let me say this: saying that the Big O didn't win until he got Kareem, he was successful with the Rochester Royals. I'm sorry, the Cincinnati Royals.
Okay,
he was MVP, 10-time All-Star. All-Star game MVP 3 times as a Royal. So and NBA first team 9 times. So he was winning. He was doing the thing. He just didn't have anything around him. My top 10. A lot of controversy here. 1, Magic.
Okay.
Everybody Magic, great. But it depends on what day you catch me because my 1A could be Magic, my 1 could be Magic, but my 1A is always going to be John Stockton. Nobody set the table like John Stockton.
That's why we wanted you on.
He got the record for most assists in a season, highest average of assists in a season, all-time assist leader, and if I'm not mistaken, he's the all-time steals leader. Number 3.
So you're not baking in the fact that they had the scandal where they were talking about the Utah Jazz team scores padding the stats, or are we going to just ignore that?
Oh.
I believe Mr. Dwalin in The Hobbit said it best. That's just a fairy story, son. Never happened.
Okay. All right.
Number 3, the Big O. Obvious reasons. Number 4, give me the Coos, Bob Cousy. Everybody say, oh, he didn't have no left hand. He didn't need to have a left hand. And if you think that
he just had 100 Hall of Famers, but that's cool.
Not my fault that Red Auerbach knew how to build a team. You can't. They didn't trade for these things. They went and drafted people.
Right.
He's got the best nickname though, the Houdini of the hardwood. That's so
man. And the thing, shooters always can shoot. Go look at the movie Blue Chips and that scene with him and Nick Nolte with him shooting and he started shooting left-handed and he hitting them. That was real. That wasn't scripted. That was real. So just remember that.
Okay,
Number
go ahead.
5, I got Jason Kidd for obvious reasons. Number 6, I got Zeke. I'm gonna give love to him. Number 7, Russell Westbrook, obvious reasons. Look at what he's doing.
Wait, hold on. You haven't said Steph Curry yet, have you?
Oh, go ahead. Let him finish because
right.
It's.
Well, I got my it's covered my ears. I just want to make sure.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Okay.
Number 7 is Russ. Number 8, 9, and 10 is going to cause a lot of controversy. Number 8, Tony Parker.
Tony Parker.
Number 9, probably one of the best finishers of all time, Rod Strickland.
I knew it.
Hey, I love Rod. I love Boogie, but he can't get it there.
Man.
And number 10 is D Brown. Spoiler.
No.
Sorry.
Number 10 is a dude that should be in the Hall of Fame, gets no respect. Top 10 in assists. I think he top 10 in steals too. Mark Jackson.
Wow.
So wait, you don't have Curry in your top 10? Is it because you don't think he's a point guard, or are you just trolling Lee Ice?
Curry's not a point guard. When we talk, see, there's a difference between a point guard and a point guard. I named point guards. I didn't name a point guard. Curry is not a point guard. He's a guard that can score. This is the downfall of positionless basketball. He does not bring the ball up the court. He do not create for his teammates. He does not set the table. Everybody I name can set the table, can create for teammates, but they can also go get their own.
What is he listed as? Oh, better, let me go this. Okay. What is Giannis is Giannis a center? He's listed as center, right?
Giannis is listed at power forward / center. But Giannis is not
Giannis. My bad. I meant the Joker. I meant Jokic.
He's listed as a center, but I mean, he's a, what do they call him now? They big men.
Is he a top 10 center?
That's for another show. That's for another.
Okay. But I'm saying right now, is he the best center in the league?
Yeah, because he the only. I mean, I love traditional centers. He probably the only one that still play back to the basket.
But he's not a traditional center, right?
He plays like it at times, but he's probably the closest thing you got in this generation.
Steph Curry averages, I think, 6 or 7 assists for a career. Okay. When he's called on, he does bring the ball up. He leads. A point guard is what? Lead your team, right?
It's supposed
wrong,
to.
Right or wrong?
Right.
Lead your team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right, Josh?
You all right, sir? Nice.
Am I right, Midnight Rider?
What's up, Josh?
Nice to see you guys.
Yeah.
What's going on, Josh?
Do you have a top 10? Do you have a top 10 Midnight Rider?
I was only summoned to do one, so I didn't do a top 10, but I can do.
Okay.
Let Josh go first, anyway.
Yeah, go ahead, Josh. What's your thoughts
Josh.
on?
Sorry. Welcome, nephew.
Your thoughts on the list.
How you doing, man? On this list on the screen or the
list?
on
the screen. Well, just do it on the screen and go ahead and you can touch on KG's too.
Okay.
KG doesn't have Steph in his top 10 point guards of all time.
So I had to take care of something, but I stepped away. I was listening. I definitely heard the great KG's list. What's up, KG? How you doing, sir?
What's happening, Josh? How you feeling, brother?
I'm good, man. Always a pleasure to be in your greatness, my brother. Look forward to sharing the draft show with you in a few minutes, man. First of all, let me say this before we get to the list. Congratulations to all the draftees tonight and tomorrow. This is life-changing, forever-changing. I work with a gentleman that every week on basketball that wish his name was called. I know how that affects him in a positive and a negative way. So for all these kids that get drafted, congratulations to them. Whether you're the first pick or the 60th pick, you got drafted. So congratulations on making it to the NBA. Now to this list right here, for me, I think Magic Johnson's the best point guard. I would have to agree. Steph Curry is the second best point guard. I think Oscar Robinson's the third best point guard. I like the top 4. You can make a case John Stockton's the 5th best point guard for sure. Jerry West, Chris Paul, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash. But I'm going to go down to a gentleman that's down at the bottom, number 13. I think his career, because he'll play on so many teams, will be vastly disrespected, especially towards the end because he played on multiple teams. He got traded from this spot to this spot. I'll make this point. Pound for pound, you can make a case Russell Westbrook better than all of them players on that list. Athletic ability, how he played the game, heart, ambition, passion, all that. Now, is he as skilled as Magic? No one's skilled as Magic. Magic is 6'9", could do everything. He's not as good as Steph Curry shooting. He's not as I don't personally think he's better than Oscar Robertson. So, but as far as this list, again, I don't have a problem with the top 4. Now, again, people that like John Stockton, I heard KG said that I think he had John Stockton number 2. I mean,
one A or B. He said it's
1A, 1B.
I'll say this: I don't necessarily have him that high, but I will say, if you're talking about playing the point guard position, John Stockton is your true definition of a point guard. So I could see how someone would want to model after John Stockton because he is the template of how you want to run, how you want your point guard to run the offense. He controlled the ball. He was pesky. He was dirty for sure. We all know that, but he was pesky. He ran the offense. And let me say this. this is no disrespect to Karl Malone. I thought the Jazz pick and roll offense was more dangerous when he had the ball in his hand for longer stints on the possession than just always popping it to Karl Malone, because you knew that was coming. That's why they couldn't beat the Bulls in 97, 98, because they didn't have no variety to their offense. Pick and roll, okay, we stop that. We can shut everything up. We can shut the water off on the rest of the guys. But again, going back to Stockton, he played the point guard position as your true typical point guard, so I can understand that comparison. But for me, I think the first four would be my top four as far as the top point guards in NBA all-time history.
What do you think about number 7?
Chris Paul, you can make a case he's number 5. To be honest with you, only thing he does, you can. The only thing he doesn't have is a championship. He has everything else. He went to the NBA Finals, went to the Western Conference Finals. His biggest thing is he gets hurt. That's his biggest thing, and he can't control that. Now his teams did blunder some leads. They blundered against the Thunder in 2015. They blundered against the Thunder twice in that series. They blundered another series away as well. But again, you can make a case Chris Paul's the 5th best point guard ever.
I need to take a drink on that.
I'm trying to pull something. There's a little silence.
I mean, again, I'm not saying he is the 5th best, but I'm saying you can make a case. All these guys, after 4, you can make a case for all those guys to be the best point guard ever. Maybe not. I mean, I don't think Walt Clyde Frazier is better than some of them guys. So he probably would be a little low.
I mean, I got honorable mentions. Tiny Archibald led the league in scoring and assists at the same time. Maurice Cheeks, one of my personal favorites.
Can I just
led
say
his team to 3 NBA finals. You know, a guy, another kind of Gale says, even though he didn't get hurt, drugs hurt him. I'm trying to tell y'all, do your research. Google YouTube Michael Ray Richardson. Michael Ray Richardson was Magic before Magic.
You mean
I'm trying to tell y'all that.
You mean
and look, there's the great D. Brown.
Yeah. Let's have a Boston D party. Had that poster hanging on my wall. He had his own poster.
He did.
Had 2 of them, actually.
That's crazy. Steph Curry, Magic had Kareem, Worthy, Bob McAdoo, Michael Cooper, Bryan Scott.
Yeah, but you made Steph ain't played with the Moroccos either.
Who had Steph played with that is better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
No, nobody else. Okay, let me do it like this. Steph Curry has not played with nobody better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now, I'm gonna say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is substantially better than Kevin Durant. I'll give you that. I got you. All them other names, Kevin Durant better than. And I can make a case Klay Thompson better than.
What's other names?
Other than Kareem, KD better than the rest of them guys, and I can make a case Klay Thompson better than the rest of them guys. Come on, man. Like, stop making it seem like Steph Curry. Stop making it seem like Klay Thompson ain't played with nobody. I mean, not Klay Thompson, Steph Curry. Stop making it seem like he ain't played with nobody. He played with talent. Like, stop doing that. You make it seem like he played with nobody.
He ain't played with no damn
Draymond Green, first ballot Hall of Famer.
He played with no what?
No damn Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That's one person.
Arguably the greatest of all time.
I got it. And they should stop playing basketball. Like, no one else should play because they didn't play with Kareem.
Y'all act like, he's Kareem is a big ass deal here, okay? Ooh. Steph has always been the best player on his team.
Hey, Leroy,
No, he has not.
Leroy, aren't you glad Anthony's back? He said Mitch Richmond's better than Stephen Curry.
Well, I hope that's a joke. A terrible joke. And if it's not, you need to put the drugs down. Whatever you drinking or smoking, Anthony, I don't know what the hell they have in Florida. If you think Mitch Richmond's better than Steph Curry, put whatever you got, put that shit down right now.
Hey, KG, midnight. If Steph Curry win another championship, this guy gonna tell y'all he's the best basketball player ever. I'm telling y'all.
I'm gonna say he's the best point guard ever. If Steph Curry wins another championship,
then what is
he's right? He's as KG would say, he's 1A or 1B. He's right there with Magic.
You got him better than Magic now.
Because he's done it without the help that Magic had.
Okay. All right, I got you. Okay.
He had.
Steph Curry played with bums, y'all. He played with bums.
We gotta go in a few minutes.
To school with no shoes on,
Yeah,
snow on
like,
the ground, and glass on the sidewalk.
Like the man he shoveled snow, he cut grass before he had to go to school. Like, I mean, goddamn. Like, yeah, man. Klay Thompson, bro, he ain't shit. Draymond, he ain't Draymond. I mean,
Is Klay Thompson among the top 15 shooting guards of all time? Hell no. I think James Worthy is among the top 15 of small forwards. I think Bob McAdoo is definitely, whether you call him a power forward or small forward.
That's a little tease for next week.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you going to
hey, man, listen,
I got to see that list.
With the shoot, yeah. So that's a little tease for because we keep saying shooting guards. We got that for next week. We got it all covered. We got that's a little tease. That's a little tease for next week.
Anyway, I'm not saying Magic ain't number one, but I'm not saying that it's a lock, especially if Steph gets another ring. But if you don't consider him a point guard, then what do you consider him as?
All right, so I mean,
he's listed at point guard. LeBron James is listed at a small forward. Is he really your typical, or like y'all say, traditional small forward?
Steph Curry ain't playing with nobody, y'all.
All right, hold on. All right. So, and
Kevin Durant for 3 years,
and they went to 3 finals.
Kevin Durant done since he left? What has Kevin Durant done since he left? What has Kevin Durant done? No. What has Kevin Durant done? What has Kevin Durant done since he left?
Can I ask you a question? When Kevin Durant was on the Warriors, when did their season end? They ended every year in the NBA Finals. The only reason why, and I love Kawhi, my dog.
They got to the finals without Kevin Durant. Remember, he got hurt.
You're right. You got hurt. Yeah, they did. They got hurt. Yeah, they got hurt. And guess what? Guess what? This will tell you all you need to know about who the best player on that team was. Kevin Durant got hurt in the second round against the Rockets. The Warriors beat the Rockets in the second round. They made the conference finals, KG. They swept the Blazers. They got down Toronto 3-1. KG, I'm asking you a question. When the Warriors got down 3-1, who did they bring out there? KG?
Well, if you want me to be honest, they brung a man out there that shouldn't have been there.
I got you. I agree with that.
He shouldn't have never played that game. They forced him to come back.
Oh, KG. Why would they force him to come back? Because he was what? He was needed, right? Oh, okay, cool. But hey, man, listen.
Fucking needed. Now, I'm gonna give you your Klay Thompson prop. If Klay Thompson don't get hurt, the Warriors beat the damn Raptors without Kevin Durant.
Okay.
That's and if I was 6'9", I could dunk. So what we talking about?
Yeah, should have been trying to dunk the ball in the first place. Hey, Midnight, you remember that, sir? The Raptors was up 3-1. In game 5, the Warriors brought a guy back that wore number 35. Now I'm trying to understand. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. All you guys host the show, right? Cool. So I don't want to put no names up there. Cool, whatever. You can put one and one together. That's fine. I'm sure you've all have worked with at least someone or somebody that you may not fully be fond of. Cool, I got you. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm getting to a point. Now, let me ask you this. If you're not fond of that person, when your ass is on the line, 3-1, your season on the line, right? If you lose this game, you go home, right? Cool. If you're not fond of that person, you don't need that person. Why the hell would you call that person? Listen, when I love Tim told y'all that he stepped away from football, from the show, because he wanted to just focus on football, and John did basketball. When Tim told me that, I called one person. I knew who I wanted to work with. Like, bro, when the money on the line, you know who you're going to call. The Warriors called 35 because they needed him.
What? Just answer this, because I don't want to hear this. What has Kevin Durant done since he left Steph Curry?
I don't know how that.
Well, let me answer it for you. Close your eyes. What do you see? What do you see?
No,
Close your eyes. What do you see?
I'm about to tell
Guess
you.
what the fuck he's done since he left? Nothing. Nothing.
I see at 7.
Nothing.
I see at 7.
You don't see shit. Close your eyes. You don't see nothing.
I see.
That's what he's done. Not a damn thing.
For the draft to do nothing but that. That's what
My man won a championship with Harrison Barnes and Andrew Wiggins. Kevin Durant was just like a little extra sauce. Can we get, when you go to a Chinese restaurant and you ask for extra soy sauce or mambo sauce, that's what Kevin Durant is. He's just extra sauce.
You can compare him to sauce all you want. That sauce got some kick to it. Yeah, that sauce got some kick to it, though. You can play that sauce
but you don't really need it. You don't really need it. You don't really need it.
I'm going to ask you a question. If you don't really need something, why you go get it? Let me ask you a question. Why, if you don't really need something, why you go get it? They lost to the Fly Guy.
Well, you still haven't answered the original question.
Lost to the Cavaliers in Game 7.
What has
Kevin Durant, come save us. We need you. We need you to stick that man over there.
The last two teams this bum went to, he's made them worse. He made the Suns worse, and he made the Rockets worse. Okay. That's how good Kevin Durant is.
A top 20, 25 player, bum. I got you. Okay, cool. I got you.
Okay. Is Steph a better player? Who's ranked higher, Steph or Kevin Durant?
According to you, Steph.
Well, no, I'm asking you.
I'll get back to you on that.
No. You know who's ranked high, big guy.
Let me go like
KG,
this.
who's ranked high? When it goes down, who's gonna be higher, KG or Steph Curry?
No, Steph Curry, because KG.
Oh, mic drop.
It's your show. I'm good. You got it.
All right, so Midnight Rider rolled out because he's got a show to get ready for, so we got to
go join him. So I'll catch up with you fellas later.
Hey, KG, give me some, man. Thank you, bro.
Right there. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Josh, real quick plug, and then we got to go because you got to go too.
I'll give 2 quick plugs real quick. The guy right on top of me, the big guy KG, Midnight Rider. C. Perry II, my guy JG, and yours truly will be on the NBA Nothing But Net NBA Draft Special. Look forward to that in about 10 minutes here on the Sideline Junkie Podcast Network. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a new episode of Highly Opinionated came out, episode 89 of the show. We had Eric Mellison on. Mellison, I know I'm butchering his name. My bad, Eve, for butchering your name. But yeah, episode 89 of Highly Opinionated. Great episode. We previewed the draft, so hopefully you guys check that out on our YouTube channel and our YouTube page, Instagram, X, we everywhere, TikTok. So follow Highly Opinionated.
Mm-hmm. All right, Leroy, take us home.
All right, as you see, it would not be a show unless the closer closes us out. The beautiful Marlene from Cali. Love you guys. We love you too. So thank you for Josh for tuning in. Thank you for the big guy KG. Thank you, Midnight Rider. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm sorry if I whoa.
No,
Somebody
we don't do that.
They slapped the shit out of me. I didn't say that with those 2 words that I know I did. So.
Yes, you did.
No,
that's
I did.
That's how you know you lost that
wasn't me. It wasn't me.
That's how you know you lost that game. So you know you lost.
All right, we gonna leave it like you always leave it. Look at the two handsome guys right there. We leave you like we always leave it, whether you like it or don't like it. Damn it, you better learn and love it, because it's the best thing going. Unapologetic Sports on the Sideline Junkie Podcast Network. We'll see y'all back next week.